Hello, I'm Jomika, and welcome back to part 2 of this Kerbal Space Program episode. Last episode was episode 9. I went ahead and named this one episode 10. It's kind of episode 9 continued, but we'll go ahead and go with episode 10. So if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and if you end up liking this episode, be sure to hit that like button. It really helps a lot. So yeah, thank you, and enjoy the episode. Okay, so now that we are over here, we have this guy that just cleared the orbit of the moon. So we're going to switch over here, and just to kind of go with the theme of this episode of recordings not going as expected, I left my computer for 2.5 hours, and I had a 2.5 hour recording when I got back. So I definitely forgot to stop the recording when I left my computer from the last clip. So what we want to do is we'll go radial minus, and we'll see, zoom out, if this will work. We do have a connection. We should have, yeah, we have an electric charge. So we'll try that. And this will get us pretty close. And I never actually checked to see if it was in the right direction. Lucky for us, it is. So I'm also going to try and do a little bit of retrograde, because I think we need to bring this in. So that's at 11, that's at 12. Maybe not. We'll just stay over here. And then we'll bring it all the way in. It's on the correct plane, so that's okay. And we'll probably, I guess we'll just wait until we get to the correct place. Because this, we're way out here, and we're not going to really get in until we're, at this point, back over here. So I guess, how far is that? It's 2 days away. Yeah, why don't we just leave it there? We can wait 2 days if we need. If we get impatient, we can shorten that time and waste a little bit of fuel. But this is looking good here. The ascending node is at 0, just what we need. So we will fast forward again up to here and try to have the moon encounter. Okay, so we are in a circular orbit. We are going to go ahead and check this. We should have, yeah, we have plenty of liquid fuel. There's our other ship off in the distance there. I think what we're going to do is just go ahead and, is this what we want? Yes, we want to land this on the surface of the moon. And we do have prograde and retrograde, which the other vehicle did not have. So if we go ahead and do this here, that'll get us pretty close, and then when we're above it, we can go ahead and slow down, and we should be able to see it when we get a little bit closer. So we'll go ahead and speed up, quick save, do all that. We are going to be pretty close to the dark side. We should be just about above it. Actually, yeah, we're somewhere over there. So let's go ahead and go retrograde. And yeah, we are above it now. So we'll go ahead and kill off all of our speed. I thought we'd be able to see it from up here, since we have a target. And it looks like we overshot, because I remember being, I think, somewhere at the edge of this crater. At least at one point. So we'll go ahead and kill off as much speed as possible. And we actually want to kill off our orbit speed. Are we going to run out of fuel again? Nah, we should be okay. We'll kill off these tanks. This one should be pretty full. Yeah, it is completely full. And we can use that to get back into orbit. And then once we dock this with the other one, we can fill up. We'll figure it out, but we'll probably fill up this one with gas. Actually, we have to send both back. So I don't think we'll need a third rescue mission. The important thing is we get them back into orbit. Well, this whole episode is kind of a mess. We're going to take all the data. We're going to hop off. And we're going to leave that there. Now we're going to go and find the target, which we need to set. Set as target. And it should be somewhere. It's not showing up. I cannot see where it's at. I'm gonna find it. It should be away from the crater. So southeast. So the sun is there. So it'll be kind of that direction. And I don't see it. So we're gonna go ahead and run a little ways, see if we can find it. And hopefully it's not gonna take us too long to get on board. What is that? Oh, I guess that is a piece from the lander. Yeah, that thing is so hard to control without the proper SAS. Is that it, maybe? I don't know. I'm going to keep running in this direction and hope we are headed in the correct direction, and I will hopefully meet you guys there soon. Okay, we made it. Now we just need to get inside. I guess we're gonna sidestep. We'll go ahead and take off here. And we'll try to grab it as soon as we can. Oops, we are too far. Alright, jump. Jump. Grab. We can board. Experiments you've collected cannot be stored. Are you sure want to continue? We'll cancel. Cancel. Go ahead and store experiments. Not all items can be stored. We are missing one experiment. I'm guessing it's a duplicate. So we'll go ahead and get on. Board anyways. So now we have both on board. The next step is to get you into orbit. And what is our delta V stats? We have 1,000. So that's plenty. This is a problem because we do not have enough, or we cannot connect. We're missing the docking port is what I'm trying to say. And that means we cannot dock these two vessels, and we can't share fuel. So I'm hoping that 1,000 is enough to get into orbit and get close enough to where we can send Bob into his ship. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We're gonna rendezvous these two together. We're not gonna get that science yet, or the contract of docking two vessels together. But that's okay. We can do that another time when things don't go wrong and I don't calculate things incorrectly. So from here, I guess we'll take off from here. So we want to go up and to the east. I think that should be good. So let's go ahead and get into orbit, and we can kind of do our first almost docking off the moon. Okay, so we are in another little predicament. We have 367 delta V remaining. We have one of you left. There's no way that this guy is going to make it back to Kerbin. So what we're going to do is, who do we take back? I think what we do is we take back Jebediah. We're going to EVA. We are going to take data. Can I take all the data from here? Yep. Take all the data. We are going to set this as the target. I guess I have to do that from the other screen. So what we're going to do is we're just going to let go. First, we're going to turn on our RCS. Cannot quick save. Well, let's let go. Turn on our RCS. And we are going to head towards this ship. And we're, at the very least, going to get all that data back. It's going to be a ton of science. We cannot dock these two vessels. I don't think I can run in. This isn't like a grabber, so yeah, we're probably going to leave Bob for a little bit longer, and we're going to do another moon rescue, but we'll make sure we have enough delta V this time. And yeah, I should have selected the target from the map, but this is okay. Grab there, board there. Which experiments am I missing? Reviews stored. Surface sample from Moon's Midlands. We can't take that back. Can't take that. Is that because it's full? Alright, let's let go again. Just for fun, we'll take that crew report. Can we store that one? Yes, we can. So are they just double experiments? No, that was a surface sample. I think they're duplicates. That's why. Surface sample, they both got one. They both got a crew report. They both got EVA report. EVA report. All right. We'll board anyways. And let's think about this. So I think what we do is we go ahead and send you back for sure. We are going to wait until you're here. Where's our satellite? You're still way out there, so there's nothing we can do about you yet. So we'll wait until you're on this side of the moon. We'll shoot straight out. We'll see what 280 delta V gets us. And I'm assuming it'll get kind of close to Kerbin. And maybe we'll do that instead of... So the Bob Kerbin will be stuck around the orbit of Kerbin instead of around the moon. And I think that'll be easier to get to. So yes, we'll come out here, we'll zoom in, we'll speed up, quick save. Hopefully you guys aren't getting closer together. You're not. That is good. We are going to point retrograde. No, we're not. We're going to point directly up from the moon. So right here, we are going to point straight up, if we can get it. So right there, we're going to shoot straight out. And when we get to 1,000, that'll show us what our orbit is. That should get us at least out of the sphere of influence of the moon. And I did this wrong for sure. I should have started here. Yep, I definitely did that wrong. If we keep going, where's that going to put us? That may not even get us home. I think I'm going to have to redo this one. Yeah, that was like, I don't know what I was thinking. That was not a good burn. Definitely the wrong spot for that. We want to burn here, basically. So we'll burn prograde. We want to be parallel here. So right there. And when we get to 1,000, we'll see where we're at this time. This one should be better. That's looking a little better. So from there, that still seems weird. So 1,000 will get us, or it's actually getting us pretty close. So I think we'll do the same with the other ship. Why don't we go ahead and do that now? I will bring this, I'll just kind of complete that. There we go. That one's good. Let's switch over. No nearby objects, so we will go and switch to you. I think that's the best burn we could do. So we'll burn prograde right here. And we'll just try it. See what happens. Actually, we had more than 280. We had 300 something. So we'll just keep going, keep going, keep going. Get under 50. And there we go. Was there a heat shield on here? There is. So both of you are going to come back. So our rescue mission had just a sliver enough of fuel. So we'll go ahead, quick save there. And we will time warp until about here. And then we'll kind of see what we can do to get a little bit better like entry burn. We'll use the rest of this fuel to remove 36 delta V, And yeah, hopefully both of them will be home safely. So we're going to start with you because you are further along and you are going to hit the atmosphere much sooner than the other guy. So we will point retrograde. And yeah, you're going to have no problems getting home. Quick save there just in case. You may actually land right near the KSC. You have so much fuel. Crazy amount of fuel. Why don't we just ditch it? Because you have a parachute here. Do you have a heat shield? I don't think you do, actually. No, you don't. So forget that. We are going to actually slow you down. So we'll do that pretty close to the atmosphere. And right about there, I guess, is good. Go ahead and burn this all the way down. Where's the other guy? Oh, you're still way up there. So yeah, we're just going to bring our speed down with the extra fuel we have. We don't need the fuel. And yeah, might as well use it. It's not going to hurt anything. And yeah, we're going to land somewhere over here, I'm guessing. So we will just wait until all of that is burned. Can put those there. I don't know what engine I put up there. I'm guessing the same one, but we'll see. So we are getting close to the atmosphere. Hopefully we can stay facing in the correct order. And yeah, this guy, Jebediah, should be okay. And then we can deal with Bob. He has 31 Delta V remaining. He has a heat shield, so he should be okay. We can come in basically as fast as we want. That is what the heat shield is for. So shoot those off. And yeah, we're almost into the atmosphere. We've bled off way more speed than we ever normally do. So we can probably just go ahead and ditch this at any time. Actually, we could probably even keep it. But let's check the map. Where is Bob? Bob is way back there. He's still 7 million meters from Kerbin. So yeah, I guess we'll just keep this for the extra money at this point. We don't really need it. We can keep that there. We will deploy the parachute as long as we're staying in the correct direction, which it looks like we're pretty close. As soon as we can deploy that parachute, we will. And actually, we may end up getting rid of this, because we are coming down pretty quick. Now we're okay. There we go. Go ahead and speed that up. If we need to, we can ditch it if we're not going slow enough when we get towards, or pretty close to the ocean. So right there, we should get closer. I think 9 into the ocean is a pretty decent speed. And then we'll slow down a little bit more the closer we get to the surface. Just a tiny bit, not too much. And actually, just to make sure, we can even fire the engine. Just a tad. Alright, there we go. Landed. Now we can recover. We'll see how that science we got. It sounded like there was science, but maybe not. All right, what do we got here? So we got 651 science from that, 2,000 from recovered parts, and let's quickly go over to Bob, make sure we don't forget about him, and fly. So yeah, we have 900 something science. Most of that is from this trip. There's not going to be much science left on here, if any. It doesn't look like there's any on here. So we want to point retrograde. We'll go ahead and do the same exact thing we did. Quick save. Almost same exact thing. We want to slow down. What are we at? And we do have a heat shield, correct? Yes, there is a heat shield there. We do have the parachute. So I guess from here we can just wait till we're about 70. Go ahead and quickly burn off as much speed as we can, which isn't much at all. And then turn that off. We'll point over here, ditch that, point retrograde, and we should be good. So yes, we are low enough to where that's going to slow us down, and we'll be okay. So we are in the atmosphere now. Should be lots of heating effects. This thing is pretty aerodynamically stable, so we'll be okay. And this is bringing us way down. And yeah, we are stuck in Kerbin. We're not coming back out. And there we go. All the heating effects are done. We can go ahead and deploy the parachute anytime. Why is that not working? Stage? What is going on? Are we still... Something happened. No, that's not what I wanted. Let's reload, because that should have staged. And I don't know what happened. Astronaut, auto strut disabled, deploy chute, it should be fine. I think it just got stuck in, what's it called? Fast forward mode. And it wouldn't come out. So let's do that again. We'll come out over here. And why don't we ditch this right now? It doesn't really matter. We'll do it over here. Turn off the Smart SAS. Or ASS. And I'm hoping the same thing doesn't happen. Let's go ahead and quick save here. I mean, we're going to be stuck in orbit, but we should be able to easily deploy the parachute. I have no idea what happened. Alright, so heating effects are almost done. We are slowing way down. We are stuck in orbit again. There we go. Alright, so time warp is 1. Same thing. We cannot jettison that. We have electric charge. I know what happened. One important thing we forgot. Did I quick save? Where is Bob? Can I make? I'm not going to make it in time. Bob is doomed. He is on the other ship. EVA. Jump out. Yeah, there's no way he's going to actually reach the other. I don't even know where it is on here. It's got to be close. Yep, Bob is heating up. And there it goes. I guess I messed that up. I forgot to switch Bob over to the correct pod, and that's why the parachute wouldn't work. So we're just gonna have to go back and have a little funeral for Bob. Yeah, sorry Bob. You forgot to switch over, and you needed to do that in order to survive. There's nothing we could do. You're already too late, or too close to the Earth, or Kerbin, for us to save you. So on that note, that's going to do it for today's episode. If you're going to miss Bob, be sure to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel and want to see what happens to future Kerbals, please subscribe. And thank you for joining me. I hope to see you all in the next episode.